Hey guys, welcome back to Bixby's Beer Reviews. So lovely to see you again. Let's get right into it today. I got a beer with a lineage all its own today. Very happy to feature this brew for the first time. I was waiting for the perfect opportunity to do it. The Veil down in Richmond, one of my absolute top breweries in my life, one of my favorite breweries from the Commonwealth I call home. And today we're checking out fully loaded baked potato, big double hazy IPA. Like I said, this beer has a family tree to it practically. Was brewed by the Veil. It was part of their Freaky Friday series. The Freaky Friday is where they get together with one of their buddy breweries and they swap recipes that they normally do. So each brewery does the other one's recipe. With this beer, this wasn't just a recipe from one brewery. This actually was originally a collab with Other Half. Of course, Brooklyn-based brewery also has an outpost down here near DC that they did with Trillium and Monkish. So it's not just one brewery's beer, it's actually a collab from 3 other great breweries that the Veil is taking on here. But we're not here to name drop fun breweries. We're here to talk about another New Zealand hop, and I cannot tell you how excited I am for this one, Kohatu hops. Now this, like Motree, is a hop that I really think can do wonders for a beer all on its own. It can carry a big hazy IPA all by itself with its wonderful flavors. It's not doing that here. It's got a couple other buddies along, but when I saw this from one of my favorite breweries where they were collabing with a bunch of other great breweries and they were featuring this hop I love, I had to bring it to you guys to check it out. So let's crack it open, take a look. So fun fact about Trillium Brewing, I actually visited it a few weeks before it officially opened when they were giving tours, and you didn't even really have their whole setup going. I just happened to be in Fort Point, staying with some buddies of mine for a bachelor party, and we just wandered in. We had no idea what Trillium was going to become, what it was about. This was before, anything besides The Alchemist was really out there. So it's funny to think about because it was just sort of something to do to kill some time. We did, and then it ended up being Trillium Brewing. I'm name dropping breweries again because, of course, we're talking about the classic New England IPA appearance. We know it, we love it, we've seen it before. Let's give this beer a smell. Wonderfully, pillowy, soft, tropical pineapple aroma, just absolutely wafting out of this glass and assailing my nose. It is a very beautiful, tropical smelling beer, as you'd expect with any beer that features a New Zealand hop so prominently. Also has an interesting counterbalancey kind of woodsy note, a little bit like Simcoe is what I'm getting here, but that's a little bit more in the background, more of a compliment. The pineapple aroma itself, very sweet, very lovely. Not surprising, there's also a fair amount of Galaxy in this beer. Galaxy and Kohatu play very well together. I've had that combo before and really loved it. But enough talk, let's go ahead and taste this beer. Ooh, delicious pineapple pine tree juice. Just whether that if that doesn't appeal to you, I don't know what you're doing watching a beer cast. But I gotta say, they absolutely nailed this big juice character that hazy should have. There must be something going on down in Richmond where the Veil is located, and Boston is, and a number of other great breweries, because they seem to be just a cut above getting the perfect type of body to carry through the true juice bomb effect that a big hazy IPA should have. So here again, the pineapple is absolutely front and center. It's almost like a pineapple cocktail where there's some sweet elements and some bitter elements, but mostly just that sweet fruit flavor. And in the background, again, something like a sort of bitter, woodsy pine tree note that's anchoring everything and not letting it go too far towards the sweet tropical character. It's a really wonderful contrast between the principal pineapple flavor and the supporting pine flavor. And to me, that's really what Kohatu is about, and why even by itself, it can just carry a beer so wonderfully. To me, it's almost like having 2 hops in one. It's like having Galaxy and Simcoe all together, where you get the big pineapple tropical notes and the big pine bitter hop notes all in one, but they balance so well together. If you're interested in tropical pineapple flavors with a little bit of pine in support, I mean, Kohatu's the hop for you. And I think if you can find it in a single hop beer, that's the best way to have it. But if you see it featured, especially with Galaxy, I think you're in for a real tropical treat. But you're always in for a treat when you visit the BBR, because we're always gonna have new beers to check out with you. And I'm really glad you could join me for this one, because this one was very special to me. So until next time, bye now.